Digga 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 ding 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 ding. I'll never let go. Tell me how long is the last? No, will I count on others? Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. Open your wow, wow, wow. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da.
Stop it, Sonic!
Cut it out, Sonic, dang!
Step aside, Amy! Out of my way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay. Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
What's up, everybody? It's Monthly Gamer. I'm a Sonic channel again.
Hey, the ship is losing out!
I'm doing Sonic again. Done with all this Switch 2 stuff. We're done.
Take Amy
Not really.
and get
Not
out of here.
all the way entirely. We're done, but we are taking a break from the Switch 2 stuff, and we're going back to the Sonic stuff. Today we are playing Sonic Adventure DX, you feel me? DX on the PC, you feel me? Now it's got a few mods and enhancements and all that stuff, and compared to last time when I played it, we are actually playing we're playing the story mode. We're playing the entire Sonic story mode, okay? And then every day I'm going through the entire game. So every day I'll do a different character, you feel me? All right. Starting off, we're gonna start off doing Sonic. But if you're new here, if you are just now coming through, welcome to Monthly Gamer. I am Mac. I will be your pilot today. You know what I mean? If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody, hit the bell. I am trying to I hit my I hit my goal of getting 1,000 subscribers, you feel me? And I'm super proud of that. But now I have a new goal. My new goal is 2,000. I'm gonna keep moving this thing until it gets out of hand, till it gets out of control, you feel me? We're gonna keep going up. Also, if you want to support Monthly Gamer, check out in the description below. You feel me? All my payment options are there. You feel me? I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and I got Patreon. Patreon is the one if you want to set it and forget it. You can go for the $1 tier, which is basically your thank you tier to me, and for the content that I make. And then the $5 tier, you can go to that one, and that is if you want me to play any game that you want me to play. Request it as long as it's YouTube friendly, and as long as I have access to it, I will be able to play it and let you know. You feel me? Just message me in the Patreon and I will let you know. Cool? Cool. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. You feel me? Not let's get it cracking. Let me not say that. That's too old. It's too old. I didn't like how that sounded when I came out of my mouth, man. Sonic instructions. You feel me? We're doing a deep dive. You feel me? We're doing a deep dive of this game. You feel me? All right. Control instructions, LR, rotate camera, and maneuver character. I don't know why we're doing looking at all this. I just thought about it because like the buttons don't match. But it basically all this teaches you how to play the game. You know what I mean? All right. Tells you everything you need to know. Let's go to the game. You feel me? Oh, look at the cutscenes. Oh my god. Oh, there is one thing that I do have on, right? So I have the DX models on. Last time I had the Dreamcast models on, the last time I played, so this one looks different. This looks like the DX version. You feel me? But I still have the lighting of I still have the Dreamcast lighting on, because I like the Dreamcast lighting like way better. I don't like the DX. I don't like DX's lighting. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. But I also got a few other mods on or whatever, so whenever they'll pop up, if I remember, I will let you guys know what I have on, because I have on a billion of them. What's up, dude?
What's up?
What's happening? What's going on? Let's go.
You are completely surrounded.
Big Boy Dark Samurai says, hey, I remember this game. Hey, man. Good game, man. Used to play this all the time when I was a kid. All the time.
Lock on target, man. Ready? Fire!
They're firing at water. What are you doing? It's not going to do anything. Zero. No effective. Not effective.
Oh no! Our weapons are useless. Retreat! All personnel!
This dude gonna keep shooting. Stupid.
Oh yeah, this could be fun.
All right, let's get going. Also, Big Boy Dark Samurai, you look like you're new. If you are new, man, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? I'm trying to get to 2,000, and with the big Switch, the big like Switch stuff going on that I been capitalizing on. You feel me? I've gotten to almost halfway to my next goal, which is 2,000 subscribers. So, if you could help out with that, man, that'd be great. Of course, if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, then don't subscribe or like anything or anything. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll play with
Didn't
you.
even break a sweat. Didn't even break a sweat.
Come on, you big
Look at him
jerk.
hiding
Where you going?
like a little punk. You punk. Yeah, I was a little punk. What a punk. Now, I believe, you know, playing this game again, I believe that I'm looking at the models and stuff, right? I don't think Eggman got a single model change. I think he looks exactly the same as he did in his Dreamcast version.
Fool! It's chaos!
You know what I mean? They didn't change him at all. Not one iota, they changed him. Changed all the regular characters and all that stuff, but Eggman, they were like, nah, we'll leave him. The big bad guy, we'll leave him alone. He's fine. We'll leave him alone.
What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails. Ah,
Tails,
what
man.
am I gonna do with you?
What are you doing? Why are you crashing all over the place, man? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Also, what's going on with the water? The water's just staying still. What's up with the water? All right, do I read every single person? No, I don't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to do all that. We don't need to get that in depth. You feel me? I mean, wait a minute. Oh, I don't have the light speed. Okay, never mind. I was gonna be like, oh, look at my mods, and I'm like, oh, I gotta unlock them. Gotta unlock the mods, or I gotta unlock the power-ups first before I can show off any mods. Now, the DX version was first introduced on the GameCube, you feel me? And I remember at the time, I was like, I don't know. I remember when Sega went out or they exited the console business, man. As a kid, I didn't know anything about like you know, I don't know anything about like gaming or anything like that, or like as far as the industry went, I didn't know anything like that. So the only thing I knew, I was just like, yo, this is the last like Sega game. I was like, this is the last, like this and Sonic Adventure 2. I was like, these are the last. This is the last Sega game. My whole world ended. I was like, no. I was like, no. And then once like, what really broke my world is when I saw Sonic on a Nintendo system. I was like, that's blasphemous, dude. My like 9-year-old, or not 9-year-old, when did it come out? Like 11-year-old brain could not take that, dude. It was way too much. It was too much. I was like, this is not how my worldview is. This is not how it's supposed to happen. Things are not supposed to be this way. Things are not supposed to change this way. What happened?
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
Oh my God, what happened? Jeez. That's never happened before.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3.
That was strange. Hopefully that's not indicative of what's to come. Hopefully that's a one-off. It's a fluke, and hopefully we'll keep it that way. Dun, 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 dun. Not bad. We got Tails. You feel me? We got him up out. We got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Not that he like really needed. Did he really need rescuing though? You know what I mean?
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Somebody
Why not
will
just
be.
use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa!
And Sonic face animations are still kind of like.
I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test fights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop.
All right, we're going to the workshop.
Got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins.
Going to the train. All right, let's go.
Let's go!
Whoa, camera. Whoa, camera. Okay. Now we might see some graphical oddities and all this stuff just because I'm like I haven't tested how some of these mods go. Like I said, I like as far as like the Lantern engine goes and how it works with the GameCube models. I don't know how that's gonna work out. So you may see some graphical issues.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look at Eggman, man, just fat.
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence!
Here we go.
The Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere, or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
You gonna do what?
Take them from you by force.
Who you think you talking to?
Way.
Ain't taking nothing over here by force, G. Come on, bro. It's the only thing about these bosses, man. There's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of waiting. Avoid the thing a little bit and then wait.
All systems. He's not gonna get away with this.
I need more rings. Not really. No, I don't. You can't catch me, B. You can't catch me, B.
All systems.
Too easy, man. To be fair, I've played this game for like a billion years, so like I know this game inside and out. For the most part. For the most part. I'm not like super ultra like, you feel me, ultra speed run guy. You know what I mean? I'm not all that, but I do know the ins and outs of this game. So it's just easy for me to navigate. You feel me? For everybody that was talking about me the earlier today.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
How did y'all let that happen,
Oh,
man?
no!
It was right there. You saw it coming.
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos?
Here, look. Here comes Chaos just dragging his ass. Cube Storm said hello. What's up, Cube Storm?
Oh, no.
What's going on with you,
Is that
man?
the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. It's just as the stone tablets predicted.
Cube Storm, are you subscribed? I don't know if you are.
His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible. And work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its
Here we go. This is his whole
Robotnik land.
Robotnik land, Eggman land arc.
Come on, Chaos. Let's find
His whole conquest for Eggman land starts here. Cube Storm says yes, I am. All right, bet. Cool.
We can't let him get away with this.
Go ahead and hit like the video. You feel me?
Tails.
That'll help me out
Without the
greatly.
emeralds, the monster can't transform. So it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
I just did it when I entered the live. Hey, appreciate it, man. Get the immediate subscribe. You feel me? I ain't even do nothing. I ain't even prove myself. But I'm just jokingly. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Grab that thing. You feel me? We gotta get it to Windy Valley. All right, go over here. And mind you, we're all, again, like I said, we are doing this stream. This stream is going to be Sonic's entire story, but we're doing all of Sonic Adventure throughout the next like few days. We're just gonna explore the entire thing. I like the videos also, and I activated the bell. Let's go. Whoa, almost got killed by a lizard. Appreciate all that, man. That's crazy. Usually I'm like an old fart. I'm like, I'll watch a channel and I'll be like, man, what is this person talking about, man? And I'm like, if they don't earn it, bro, I'll be like, bro, get out my face. I'm like, get out my face, man. So I'm super appreciative. Tornado time! Oh yeah, everyone earlier
Straight up.
during my Mario Kart World video talking about, oh, you're not good at multitasking. I'm like, I can multitask just fine, okay? Look at me, I'm multitasking. I'm talking and I'm multitasking, and I'm playing the game at the same time, multitasking. Very easily. You feel me? All right. The mission I was doing was just difficult. Okay. There's a lot of pop in going. And maybe I might just be tripping. Maybe I just haven't played like this version in a while. But I don't remember this happening like when I got the Dreamcast conversion on. But I could be wrong. I could be ultra wrong. By all means, if anybody knows any better, please correct me. Ah, nice level, nice level. Also, I've come to a revelation with Sonic Adventure. I think I may like. And please don't anybody watching, don't kill me, all right? Over this opinion. I think I only like maybe like 6 of the 10 levels. Because like a lot of levels, man, like are not like the Emerald Coast, right? Baller. That's a baller level. Windy Valley, baller level. I'm glitching right now, but still baller level. Oh, Sonic's running in slow motion. Slow motion, FOMA. Let's see. Cube Storm said, now you can sub. What, me sub to your channel? Let me see. And it is in Spin Dash. Oh, and it is in Spanish, by the way, because I'm Colombian. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'll check your channel out after I'm done streaming. I'll check it out.
The train headed for departing soon.
Yeah, we're going back to Station Square. You feel me? Back to Station Square. We don't need to call hints. We don't need that. All right. User said, yes, please. All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after the stream. All right. Am I blanking? Actually, I do now. Let me get the hint. Oh, that's right. Go to the sewer. That's right. You're right. Thanks to call. I know I just got on your case about not needing you. But sometimes I need my memory jog. Just a little bit. Just slightly. Give me the shoes. Check out my new kicks. $4.99.99.
Now you've got Lightspeed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power.
Gonna leave a comment on your latest video for entering, for you entering. Appreciate it, man. Hey, like I said, hey, appreciate all that, bro.
At Lightspeed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Appreciate you. Thank you kindly. What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is it because I have the mod on? Yep. So, all right. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I have the Lightspeed Dash mod on. Also, I just suddenly turned nighttime. I have a mod on where you instantly do the spin. It's kind of like Sonic Adventure 2, where you instantly do the spin dash as soon as you get to, like, you are at a trail of rings. You don't have to charge up and do it. No charging up for me, losers. Then after I go to casino, I know where to go. Cube Storm. All right, I know what to do. All right, I just needed my memory just a little tiny bit jog, just a little jog. Give me a crystal ring. You feel me?
Crystal ring. This reduces the time.
It reduces time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash, but here's the thing: they don't know that I have a mod on that completely eliminates the time. So we're not worried about that whatsoever.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Oh, that's right. We don't have to do that. Get this. Hit the ring. Oh, no. No. Hit the rings. There you go. Now, Casinopolis. Not a fan of this level. All right. Because you always got to do this. You got to do this little dumb thing. You got to go to the casinos. Not that one, because that's Knights. We don't want Knights Casino. But you wouldn't know that playing the game from the start. You feel me? You just would just fumble around all over the place and be like, where the heck do I go? You go here. You feel me? And then you don't do anything. You just let the controller go. You feel me? Don't touch anything, because then you're going to go to the sewer. Now, Why wasn't this level either just a straight casino level or a sewer? I don't know. All right, but the sewer part is decent. It's just that getting to the sewer part and then you getting out of the level being like, I gotta have 400 rings. It's dumb. It's dumb. But here we go. But aside from having to do that, when you get to this part of the level, it's cool. I like this. I like this part of the level. No, 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 no. I need those rings. Give me those rings, baby. Give me the rings. Give me the rings, bruh. The rings. The rings. What, bruh? I ain't never had this much problems getting these rings this bad in my life. All right, let's be on the outside. Bow. There we go. Nope. We're not taking no dash panels. Open up. All right. We're making good progress with the rings. Now we're gonna go back out. Okay. Hit that. All right, now we're gonna go back out and we're gonna go this way. You feel me? Here we go. Drop me all the way to the bottom. Then lift me higher. Higher. Let's go. Okay, make sure you don't hit no spikes. No spikes. Otherwise, I'll be up out of here. Okay. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close to 500 or 400. 400. I'm about to say, how did I not get that? Come on. Oh, all right, I keep doing that. I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, James. All right, we got 400 rings, guys. And the camera is completely, Sonic left me completely. I'm gonna need the cameraman to keep up. Actually, let me auto camera, free camera. Let's do free camera. Yes, yes, yes. I know to call.
As many rings as you can. It may even help show you the way.
Beep, beep, beep. Like that.
Yes!
Like that. And they say I can't multitask.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, I dropped my Chaos Emerald. Look at that. I have sleeping gas. Want to hit you with the sleeping gas. And take the Chaos Emerald. Fools. How'd you just drop the emerald like that?
Man, what happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic, we need to get...
Everybody always laughs at that line. Look, it's Cream! And she's glitching out. Infrared in the chat. Infrared in the chat. As always, as promised.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I don't want to talk smack about this game. I really don't. I don't want to talk smack. I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Got a lot of nostalgia for this game. But every time I'm looking at this game, man, every time I look at this game, I'm always like, I go back and look at this game, I'm like, this game needs a remake desperately. Desperately needs a remake. Sega, come on. You can do it. Please do it. All right, we're gonna drop that ice. You feel me? Drop that ice. Now, this is another one of those levels, right? I have reservations on this level, right? It is, oh, change the camera. Auto. Good Lord. Now, I got my reservations about this level. There's a lot of just climbing around and stuff. I would, if I were to make a tier list, right? And I'm not just straight up like just hating on these levels, right? If I were to make a tier list of levels, this would not be super high, because I think this level, the biggest strength of this level is the set piece where you're just going down the avalanche. You feel me? You're going down the slopes, getting chased by the avalanche, and that's really his biggest gimmick. But it's like that's not enough. That's like it's a good set piece the first time you do it, and then after that, whenever you play this level, it's just this. It's just that. It's just this. Just a lot of like tiptoeing and navigating and climbing on the things. This is like this. This is the third time. This is the third time. Oh shoot, that was my fault. I was being dumb. Oh boy, I fell off again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Figure 8. Don't tell me to call.
Be careful not to fall off. Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
And of course, you know what I mean? You get to this part, right? And the first time you see this, you're like, whoa! I remember when I was a kid, I was like, ah! But then you realize that the avalanche isn't really gonna get you. The avalanche isn't really gonna get you. You know what I mean? And then you just press forward after this. If that. You don't even have to really press forward. So like I said, yeah, cool for a first time experience, but like as a level, it's like, it's alright. Bang. But half of the levels are like this, you feel me? Like they're like a lot of these like mini games that are like interstitial like mini games in between like the levels. And I think that's why I prefer Adventure 2 more. Because there's always the great debate, like what's better? Which one do you prefer, Adventure 1 or 2? You know what I mean? Which one do you prefer, Adventure 1 or 2? It's always been the debate, and I'm like, I've always leaned towards Adventure 2 because I'm just like, you're always playing the game. You're not doing too many like mini games in the middle of the levels, and the levels are really good. On top of it, you know what I mean? Adventure 2's levels are really good. Now, you could also make the argument, you know, you gotta play with the mech and you gotta play with the, you know, Knuckles and Rouge stages. But at the very least, you are, you know, you don't sit and just watch the screen like this. Jump. Cube Storm says SA2 is better. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's some people that prefer this game, and I'm just like, I'm just like, something about me, I'm just like, I don't know why. I'm like, why? I don't know why.
Yeah, not bad.
And I get like, they'll be like, you know, oh, like the physics and all this stuff or whatever. And I'm like, it's cool, but I'm like, they pretty much played for the most part the same. But I don't know. Might be the story too. Maybe they like the story on this game better. I don't know how. Adventure 2 story like clears this one.
Square will be departing soon.
Like super clears this one. Here we go. The knucklehead himself. Let himself get tricked again. Like a bum.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you?
No time for games, Sonic.
What?
Give me the emeralds you have, right now.
What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
What you say to me? Y'all gonna quit. Y'all gonna quit coming after me like I'm sweet. You feel me? Hold on, hey, hold on, hey, hold on, chill out.
Oh no. Oh no. Give it your best shot.
Got him. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
And of course, Eggman's right there. You know, why didn't Sonic get up? Right? Why didn't he get up and go get the emeralds? They're right there. Why?
Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
They weren't knocked out, right? They didn't convey that. If that was the case, they did not convey that well. They weren't knocked out. It wasn't like Knuckles was like, oh, and Sonic was like, oh. Wasn't like that. No. They was just sitting there watching the Eggman do it.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this. Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again.
Me? What about you?
Way to go, Knucklehead!
Y'all let this man get 4 emeralds. Dummies. And then the whole, you know what's crazy too? This whole story, they never recover any of the emeralds. They just slowly lose all the emeralds the whole story. It just occurred to me. They never get any of them back. They always find one and then they lose it to Eggman. Which is crazy work. Y'all just failing the whole story. But of course, and then until you get to the, you know, very end.
Man, no one ever.
But still, it's kind of funny to be like, y'all lose the whole story. Y'all been losing Chaos Emeralds, just losing. I have a mod on that makes this go faster because this is one of those bosses that are like it's egregious with the waiting. I need a ring. So if you can see, like his life bar is like way shorter. Just because at some point, like this battle does not get more difficult. It doesn't require any more like skill than what you can do. It's just like stay on the lily pads, and he won't get you. And really, honestly, you don't even need to You really don't even need to stay on the lily pads. You can just run around. But after up until a point, like you're like, okay, I get it. Like I get it. You're like, oh, it's time to end this. Ah, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, my face.
Hey, I'll play you some other time.
Hold on, super trim. Super trim. Hello, SA1, I see. Yeah, dude. Right? Super nostalgic for this game. Not a perfect game, but I love the game nonetheless. And Dreamcast Conversion mod too, very good. Yeah, dude. Well. The conversion mod I turned off, but we are using the SA2 manager. But I did take the lighting. I took the lantern engine. I kept it on because I don't like the lighting in SADX. It looks like very flat, very flat.
Adieu, until we meet again, my friend.
So SADX models and all that stuff, but SA or Dreamcast lighting, lantern engine.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah. You guys.
My name is just Chris, but with an M.
I have some unfinished
So,
business to take care of.
so Crim,
No
Super
problem,
Crim. Okay,
We'll take care of everything here.
gotcha.
Come on, let's get going.
Also, Super Crim, if you're new here, man, why not just like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see? You know what I mean? Hit the bell. You know what I mean? I'm here. Where am I going? I'm here every single weekday streaming games. For the most part. Sometimes, every once in a while, I might just do a video that day. But for the most part, Monday through Friday, I'm here streaming games. Streaming mostly Sonic games. Waiting around. Can't wait, man. Dang. What's taking this dude so long? Why can't you just start the plane up instantly, dude? Also, man, the music in this game, top notch. Top notch Sonic music of the franchise. Easily.
Sonic, hop in.
Super Crim said I see. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, we're in the skies. Everyone's favorite level. Super Crim says, yeah, I love this game too. I was gonna say, who doesn't love this game? But then there are people that don't love this game. And I say to those people, shut up. But yeah, it's a nostalgia thing more than anything, man. I just grew up. This was the first true 3D Sonic game I had experienced, and I was my brain could not take it. I was 9 at the time, and I was like, oh, what is happening? I hope that they remake this game, because it is, unfortunately, it is very old. It's very old and it shows. But can we trust Sonic Team to remake it though? You know what I mean? That's the other question. That's the other field, or not field, the other fear. You know what I mean? Can we trust Sonic Team to remake this game? I would say, considering Shadow Generations, quite possibly. But then, you know what I mean? You also got to ask yourself this question. Do they remake it like as in like a Final Fantasy 7, you know what I mean? Like where they like, it's not the physics aren't the same and all that stuff, and they just completely same story, but just update everything else, the gameplay and all that stuff or whatever, make it like how you guys are used to making it, you know what I mean? Possibly with the boost engine, possibly with the boost, maybe. But then you start asking yourself, the question, is this still Sonic Adventure? You know what I mean? Maybe in spirit, who knows? Super Crim said, I love the big theme of WW2 Aviation old Sonic had.
We did it.
Way to go, Tails.
I love the big theme of WW2 Aviation old Sonic had. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, all right, I get what you're saying. You talking about like, I had to like put that together. You talking about like with like the airplane and all that stuff? Whoa, we're twisting out of control. Oh, I hate this. This sound. I hate this sound.
Tails? Tails?
Super Crim says everything from the Sonic emblems looking like the wing medals, the tornado, Sonic being like a nose art, cartoon character. Yeah, you know all that. Who was it? Was it Oshima? He was a fan of. I think you would probably know. But Oshima, yeah, he was. I believe he was a fan of like aviation and all that stuff. Like even when they were talking about making Sonic Adventure from the get-go, or not Sonic Adventure, but just Sonic the Hedgehog from the get-go, like that was a lot of the inspirations that they took. He just loved planes and flying and all that stuff, and kind of threw all that stuff within that, like big melting pot, just threw all that stuff in there, you know what I mean? Which is why, like, you know, the Sonic 1 logo looks like a, you know, aviation, like a little aviation emblem tag. Yep, Oshima, yep. Okay, Super Crim, okay, I see you out here thinking you know a thing or two. Out here with the knowledge. He out here knowledgeable.
No trains are currently in service.
That's when I was gonna have that like real strange story about like what was it, like I forgot what the story was about, but like it was some strange story about like Sonic's world was like some aviation guy's dream or something like that. I don't know, it was something like that. I forgot. Oh, I got hit by a car. Damn. Man, you think I'm afraid of this dude? You think I'm afraid of this dude? Mary Garnett, yeah.
What? Huh?
Look here. It says cute couples get in free. Let's go.
That was that whole, like, you know, kind of the prototype story of like what would happen and all that stuff, and then you got after that you got into the whole like after, like, you know, it was just ideas and stuff were forming and changing, and then after that, like, you know, Sonic had a girlfriend named Madonna, and America was like, we're not having that. No. They're like, don't do that. That's you're gonna get someone sued. Ah! Kill all the robots. Oh, okay. Well, he ended himself. I didn't have to do anything. All right, see, like this level, once again, if I were to rank the levels, right? If I were to rank the levels, I went too slow. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I'm good. If I were to rank the levels, like this one, not high on my list, man. Not high on my list of levels in this game. Still fun level, but like, it's a lot of mini games, man, and I'm like, I don't want to do the mini games, man. But then you get to the second half of the level. Second half of the level's okay. Second half of the level's okay. You know what I mean? Like it's when you play this level, like, again, this is one of those things where you play this level and the novelty of like riding around in a go-kart kind of gets old. And then you would prefer I would prefer a level, you know, than that. And we're off to the races. Super Crim said, for me, Red Mountain is the best stage in SA1. Yes. Red Mountain is slept on. Red Mountain is very much slept on, dude. What? What? Man, get out of here. I was robbed. I got robbed. Yeah, you know what I mean? Run me my rings, you feel me? Doesn't matter, I got hit anyway. And I got hit anyway, and again. I would say, let's see. I would definitely say, yeah, Red Mountain is definitely like top 2 material. I think everybody's very much used to Emerald Coast. So everybody's a lot of people would be like, oh, Emerald Coast or Speed Highway. Which I think Speed Highway is really good too. But Red Mountain has just the right amount of like platforming. It has just the right amount of platforming and speed. It's a nice mix of it. Where's the capsule? That wasn't supposed to happen. Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Super Cream. No way. I can't believe this.
Yeah, not bad.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh shoot! I've lost Amy.
Also really like I also like really like what's another one of my favorite levels in here? Lost World. I really like Lost World. That's one of my favorite levels in this game. What else? Windy Valley is really good. So I think, like I said, I think I said already, like 6 out of the 10 levels, I'm like these are really good levels, and then like 4 of them, I'm like, eh. Like Casinopolis, I'm like, eh. Ice Cap, I'm like, the snowboard part, I'm like, it's a cool novelty, but like, if you take that part out, right? And you got the whole like first half of the level is kind of like there's just a lot of climbing on stuff, and it's just like not really fun. Oh, the glow up. I remember last time I was playing it, I fell off of that so many times because I was so rusty. Super Crim said the TF a gold ring. What other mods you got on, sir? What we talking about? I got no mods on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is plain Jane vanilla Sonic Adventure DX, straight from the GameCube. I have a lot of mods on. I think the gold ring mod that was that's for like I don't know, I left that on because I like if I'm not playing the story, normally like if I'm playing this game I'm not playing story mode, I'm just playing like through the levels, and I don't like, once I get to the end of the level, I don't like jumping on to the capsules. I like just touching the gold ring and then getting it over with, kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. But the other mods I have on, I know I have for sure. I have a what else do I have on? Oh, I have the Lightspeed Dash, instant Lightspeed Dash mod, where that works like Sonic Adventure 2 also. Matter of fact, we could probably just look at my mod. Give me a second. Let's see. Let's just look at the mod list right here since we brought it up. Mod list time. No, damn it. What are you doing? Go back. Modless time. Doom 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 doom. Here's all the mods I have on right now currently. And normally I have like all the Dreamcast stuff on just because I'm old and crusty and I'm like, I want my Dreamcast models. But since I'm playing it differently today, I figured I would have on the GameCube models. But this is pretty much all my active mods right here. The XADX smooth camera, frame limit, IO chatter. What are some big ones other than like fixing stuff? Better Tails AI. So like, you know how Tails would always like get hit like whenever you did anything around him. This helps out. And then sometimes he might like save you from a death. Which is pretty nice. It's not needed, but like it's pretty nice. Lightspeed dash on air, supersonics. Supersonics unlocked once I beat the game. I can play them in regular levels. Smoother wall collision, gold ring mod, new tricks. This is like, it has to do with all his like custom, like Sonic's custom actions, Tails custom actions, and all this stuff. Knuckles has a larger radar where you can find things easier and all that. Just little stuff like that. And the Chaos tweak cutscenes, just to make cutscenes move smoother. And then Chaos 4 easy kill, which is like, if you've beaten Chaos so many times and it's not a challenge anymore, so you're just like, just get me through this, please. Just like, for the love of God, get me through this. Super Crim said, do you ever intentionally not pick up speed shoes and invincibly just so you can keep from normal music playing? Oh wait, do you ever intentionally not pick up speed shoes and invincibility just so you can keep the normal music playing? I'll do you one better. When I'm playing the classic games and I get all the Chaos Emeralds, I'll purposely and I'll have like 50 rings. I'll purposely not turn into Supersonic. Like I remember people on stream had to like remind me that I had Supersonic, and I was like, oh yeah. They were like, do Supersonic. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I have them. Because I'm like, I want to listen to the music that bad. You know what I mean? And then also like sometimes Supersonic kind of takes the challenge out of the game, which I've played these games for years, so it doesn't really matter. But still. Oh! Bro tried to run me over. He tried to run me off the street. Let's see if there's a gold ring at the end of this one. Yep. So, all right. So the levels will pretty much be, I'm guessing if it's not like a special type of level, like where it's like, oh, save Tails or something like that, then the gold ring will pop up.
Yeah, not bad.
Cool. So, yeah, Speed Highway, definitely one of the better levels. Most definitely. Question, why did the cop car, right? Okay, so I have a question. Why do cop cars here look like regular cop cars, but in Speed Highway, they look like little floaty devices thingies? You feel me? What's up with that?
We have to find Amy. She should still be in this city.
What's the deal with that? Anybody care to explain?
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Oh, that makes sense. Because she's inside the tube. That's actually smart. That is very smart. Because I was like, why the hell is she muffled? She's never muffled. What is that? But somebody must have added that in. That's really good. I find that to be a strange like detail, but I'm not mad at it. Oh
Hey there,
shoot!
bolt brain. You
Got called a
get
bolt
Amy
brain,
to me or
dude.
I'll squash ya.
Sick burn, bro. Solar eclipse,
What's happening here?
or it's just the egg carrier. Beam me up, Scotty.
Stop!
Why? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. There's a lot of just like, I'm like, why is Sonic just standing around? But then I got to keep in mind, like, this is the technology they were working with at the time and all that stuff and whatever. Let's go ahead. Let's go get the ancient light. Not that we really need it. Give me that.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed
I'm saying, give me the light speed attack. If only he wasn't there. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Let me try that again. If only he wasn't there. And now, arguably the best level in the game. Just all around the board. Oh shoot, I don't know if my loud is my sound too loud? You feel me? Hold on, turn me down a little bit. I'm like off the charts. That would suck if I'm too loud. I've been too loud the whole time, or the sound has been too loud the whole time. That would suck. No, I want to go. No, do it again. Frick. Come on. There we go. Get out of here, boy. Do. I knew that was gonna happen. Don't even need the light speed dash that. Don't even need that, G. Whoa. Whoa. Go this way. Noise. Have I ever been over here before? I don't know. This looks new to me. I almost fell off the level. Man, bro. I almost fell. Hey, man. I almost fell off the level for one ring. That's nasty. That is nasty. With the Beastie Boys music. Ah! Don't get blown up, James. Whoa. Did I skip another shortcut? I think I did. Because normally there's a way I go all the time. Yep, never mind. No, I didn't. I'm good. Oh! Ah! Ah! Yikes. Come on, James. Get it together. Get your head in the game. James, get it together. Get your head in the game. Stop flubbing about.
Yes. not bad.
And now we do the sky chase for the second time, and then we play the worst level in this game. I have gone on a limb, and whether this is time itself or because I never realized it, Sky Deck is an awful level, dude.
Hey, Sonic!
Tails, I'm glad you're okay.
I wanna fly. Let's do it, G.
World champ, let's go.
Roger!
Get some. Oh, y'all get some. Oh, y'all get sniped. Oh, y'all get sniped. Super Crim said, back from eating. Cool, cool, cool. What you eat? What you eat, Super Crim? I'm thinking about getting something after I do this. After I do this stream, you feel me? Now I'm heavily thinking about tacos. Also, you missed your favorite level. You missed the whole thing. I was sitting there glazing at everything. Now you gotta rewind the video and watch it again. My targeting system? Targeting system? Ah! Bro, I ran into a plane. I ain't never did that my whole entire life playing this game.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Some pasta? All right.
Watch this.
That's cool. That's cool. That sounds cool. My roommate has absolutely put me off of any type of pasta, noodles, anything, because she eats it so much. So I'm like, I don't want to eat a noodle, a pasta, or nothing for the next like 5 months, dude. Anytime somebody's like, oh, you want some dinner? Yeah. Let's go get some dinner. What you want? Look at Chinese. I'm like, no. Nope. Let's go to Noodles and Company. Nope. Dodge the bullets. Dodge the bullets. Dodge the bullets. God, we're getting torched. Slightly cooked. My targeting system won't work. It's got a mind of its own. Super Crim says Sage? S-A-D-G-E? What is that? Blow him up, blow him up, blow him up. Look, we'll eat it, It's fine. We'll eat it. Open back up. Oh, well, never mind, he's just gone. We destroyed him. Get your guns out of here.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's
Oh, you
landing
bum.
gear in this mode.
What?
Happened.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
Oh, LOL, that's just Gen Z lingo. Oh, I'm old as dirt, man. So you gotta break it down for me. What is Sag? What does that mean?
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
too many
Dun, dun,
ideas.
dun, dun, dun.
You haven't seen the power this vessel really has.
Dun, 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 dun. Cube Storm, it's all good, bro. If people want to subscribe, they'll subscribe. You don't gotta, you feel me? Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. You just sit and you watch, you feel me? You sit and watch, you enjoy the video, you feel me?
Oh, wow! It's changed shape.
You know what I mean? You sit and you watch the video, you feel me? You let me do all the plugging and stuff, you feel me? Let me do all the plugging.
This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
Super Crim said a goofy way of saying sad. Okay, all right, got you. Sag. Sag.
Through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Super Crim. I'm gonna go when next time I see my my niece and nephew. I'm gonna go up to them. I'm gonna be like, it's Sag, and I'm gonna see what they do. I think I'm like Uncle James. Don't. No, for the most part, for the most part, I'll say something, right? I'll hear it and then I'll like hear how it sounds, like how it's said, and I'll emulate it well enough to where younger people will just be like, oh yeah, he's saying it right, he's good. The worst level in the game. This is easily the worst level in this game. Every time I play this level, dude, the more and more I play this game, this level, I'm like, oh, I hate this level. Especially towards the end, like with all the gravity change and stuff, like it's the worst. Nothing goes smooth. What just happened? Cube Storm says, I will comment in your latest video. Thanks, man. Didn't you already say that, Cube Storm? Look. What am I doing? What's happening? Go. Also, anybody let me know if my video or if the capture sound is too loud. Because at one point it was like flying off the handles. Go. Oh no, you're good. You're good. We're not worried about the we're not worried about the cannon guy yet. Don't worry about him yet. Go! Ah! Go! Y'all see that? He tried to take me out the game super quick, like super quick. Now when I spam dash though, you can't do nothing about that. You can't do nothing about that. Spam dash. Worst level. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Weird stuff like that happens. The hell was that? How do I get up? I don't think I've ever been down here ever. Oh God, okay. Make our way up. Metal Gear. Go. Wait for him to turn the cannon this way. It's dumb. Let's see. Oh, well, the capture sound is delayed by a second or two. I didn't know if I should have said anything about it. Oh, absolutely. If anything is wrong with my sound or anything like that, man, let me know.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship
I don't like having my stuff perform worse, or I don't like having my stuff perform bad. So if there's anything with wrong with sound, visual, anything like that, man, definitely shout it out. I'm okay for criticism. I can take criticism. I can take it. Especially if it's criticism that tries to help the channel out. Okay, camera. Ah, go. Let's go. Who shot first? Let's see. Capture sounds good. Okay, the capture sounds good, but the it's delayed by a second or two. How do I fix that? Let's see. Well, yeah, audio delay is a bit distracting. How do I fix that? Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Be right back. All right, let's see how to fix audio delay in OBS. You know what I'm saying? OBS open broadcast software. You just adjust the sync offset in milliseconds with the advanced audio properties. Okay, so I gotta go in here. You feel me? Let me go up in here. You feel me? Let me see. All right, I'm back. Give me 2 more seconds. You feel me? Let's see, El Gato. That's where we want to go to. Then we want to no, not that. Nope. Properties. No, the sound. G, the sound. That's what I'm needing. No. Here we go. Elgato, it's there decibels. No. Sync offset. Okay. 200 milliseconds. Let's start off with that. Let's start off with 100. See how that feels. 100 to 2 million. Gravity fine tune it. All right. Yeah, let's do that. 100. Okay. All right. See if it's back. All right, how's that? Better or worse? Hold on. Better, worse? Yes, yay, nay? Bro was standing sideways for a second. He was sitting sideways. Okay, let's aim this right because I don't want to do this climb. Seems the same. All right, let's try it again. Dun 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 dun. Let's do 200, not 2,000. That's way too much. All right. I will take it. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, when I get to the end, Super Crim, when I get to the end, I'm gonna try it again. You feel me? I'm gonna do some jumps to see if you can tell. All right, so from here, jump, jump. That about synced up? Better or worse?
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Did just make that worse? Shit. Damn it.
But let's check out the bridge.
All right, since you wanna play with me, OBS, you wanna play around with me? You think it's a game? You think you're joking around here? You think it's a? Let's go to negative. Can I do negative? Can I do that? All right, what about this? How about that? We're in the -100 if we can do a -100.
Ha! They're too late.
By the way, it's just the game audio, voice and web camera are synced up. Yeah, I know the voice and web camera are synced up. It's always the game audio. The game audio always likes to go off sometimes. So I'm like, when you said it, I was like, I already know what you're talking about.
Come on, all of you. This is all I really need.
But every once in a while, my game audio likes to just fail me for some reason.
Is your wish, Master Robotnik?
It's still delayed. Fart. All right, whatever.
Get rid of these pests. Show them what you've got.
All right, let's try
Hey, sir.
-300.
Disappoint me, or else.
-300 while we don't look at the screen and just avoid gamma. And they said I can't multitask. They say monthly gamer, man. F in the chat for audio. Damn it! All right. I'm gonna do this last resort. Last resort. All right, we're gonna put it back to 0. Last resort. I will.
Stop it, Sonic!
Let's see. Refresh. I can refresh the stream. If it's too bad.
Amy, out of my way.
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay, whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
During the stream, you can adjust. No, that's not working. It allows you to manually delay initially ensure your GPU is on overload. There's a.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here.
Well, what about you?
I'll find
I ain't doing all that.
Put him out of commission.
Okay, so I'm reading everywhere. It's all telling me the same thing. So here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. If we can't figure it out, we'll just have to deal with it. You know what I mean?
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape.
No, don't discard a delay.
There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to
10 seconds? Are you kidding me? That is absolutely terrible. What do you mean 10 seconds? Oh my God, that is god awful. Okay. Now I'm getting, let's see. Okay, we're on that, right? We're on that. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. You hear me, right? Let me get inside. Oh man, it's no wind or anything like that, right? I'm jumping right now. Right? Now we don't want to get it perfect, but we definitely want to get it back to at least 2 seconds. Good God. So me inside the sky deck, little sky deck room thingy. What are we talking about right here? What am I doing? Not paying attention. Not paying attention.
The alert has been canceled. Resuming monorail operation.
Okay, so that means negatives, not a good idea. No negatives. Let's go upward. Whoa, what just happened? I just fell off.
Robotnik ran away toward the front of the ship. Hurry up and catch him.
Yeah, my sound is back at 0. Oh, so the milliseconds is back at 0. So I need to see what that's talking about. And then if it's back to like, okay, it was before, like it's like, okay, it's about 2 seconds, then we will, I'm gonna up the sound back up. Or I'm gonna up the milliseconds up higher.
Not again. Chaos.
Gotta save Froggy, you feel me?
The same beast.
Oh yes, attack Sonic now!
Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
I will.
Now I have 6 of the
Oh, wrong. Oh, never mind. Wrong thing.
There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
I don't know when I was younger. I don't know why when I was younger.
You're no match for Chaos.
I never put it together like the intro, like water demon thing was chaos, was perfect chaos. It never registered to me when it should have been obvious. Super Grim saying, I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out later.
No way! I can't believe this.
Hopefully it's not too distracting.
No way! I can't believe.
But I know this happens whenever I play like Sonic Adventure, like weird stuff like with my audio will happen like that. So I'll need to figure out what's going on with that. Super Cream said, really? Yeah, man. Like I don't know why, man. My brain didn't put it together.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I was just like, the whole time I'm sitting there like looking at him, and I'm sitting there like the whole time as this whole thing is progressing, I'm sitting there like, why the heck? I'm like, what the heck is this Chaos 6? He looks like a freaking demon. I'm like, what is Chaos? What does the perfect Chaos look like? What's Chaos 7 look like?
No way!
And then it clicked to me. It clicked like once I seen it, you know, in the cutscene or whatever. Like when you actually play the game and you see him, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's in the intro of the game. Oh my god, brain was busted.
Thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic.
Stop! Come back here.
But this was also like we're talking like 9-year-old me too, by the way. Like, you know what I mean? Super Crib said, well, I'm just here to chat, so my experience isn't ruined or anything. I've seen the game dozens of times. Oh, appreciate it then. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. But even still, I'm a perfectionist, so when I see stuff like that, I'm like, whenever I see anything goes wrong, I'm like, oh god, fix it now. I'm like, fix it now. Even right now, I'm like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm like, we're gonna change it to like 400 milliseconds and see what that does. Also, this is like way faster. Going through this story, I thought this story was gonna take like way longer for some reason. I don't know why. I was like, I'm about to be doing this for like 3 hours. It's like, no, not really. And honestly, I could have did it faster. This level slept on. I don't know why I love it. I love this level so much, dude. It's so good. I gotta be careful on here because something about this version of this game, the snake stuff starts getting weird. Snake stuff started getting weird, okay? Just be mindful of the snake stuffs. Boom. Super Crim said, "This is my first Sonic game, by the way. What was yours?" The first Sonic. Like I said, man, I'm old as dirt, man. I've been around since the first Sonic came out. So the first time we played Sonic was when it dropped, and we didn't have I don't think we had a Sega Genesis then. Infrared in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but we didn't have a Sega Genesis until like Sonic 2. But our cousin had Sonic 1, and we would always go over his house and play like Sonic 1 and Mortal Kombat and all that stuff. And I remember I didn't get into video games until then. It just didn't register in my brain. I was like, my aunt would like, because the first video game I ever played was Super Mario Bros. And I was too young because I was just like, I don't know what's happening in front of me. I don't know what this is. This is dumb. All these like little bleeps and bloops. I'm losing over and over and over. I'm like, this game is stupid. Get it out of my face. You know, and obviously like later down the line, I've come to highly respect Mario. But when I was a kid, I was like, this is stupid. I just didn't understand it. And then like, I think Sonic was the first game that I like experienced where I was like, oh, like this looks like a cartoon. And I was like, I didn't know you could play like cartoons like this. So ever since then, like I always just like stuck with Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. Sonic 1, LOL, nice. Yeah, dude. So I'm a little bit of OG, you know what I mean? I'm a little bit of OG. I don't know everything, but I got some experience on me for sure. Oh my God, shoot! Definitely got some experience on me, man, which I think that and the reason why I started like, you know, streaming Sonic games is because like, I like playing Sonic games, and then I don't know, like I would hop in and out of, you know, throughout the years, like hop in and out of the Sonic community just to kind of see what was going on. I used to follow it heavily like back then, and then like recently, like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I hopped back in just to see what was going on, who's in charge, who's the guy to go to and all that, and I saw that everything was in shambles. I'm like, what is going on, man? I see a lot of young dudes and a lot of people that haven't really like grown up with Sonic since the beginning. They kind of came in like after Sonic was already seasoned. So I don't know. I feel like there's a slight lack of wisdom when it comes there. So that's kind of what I want to bring my take to that. You know what I mean? Desire Studios says hello. What's up, Desire Studios? What's going on with you? Chris M, Super Chris says, Super Crim said, hey, that seems to happen a lot. What's that? Or that the community's in shambles? That happens a lot. If that's what you're talking about, like, yeah, like it happens a lot. And it gets to the point where I'm like, I started ignoring stuff because I'm just like, guys, y'all are talking, like, we are arguing over like very minuscule things. Over very minuscule things.
Yeah, not bad.
And I'm talking about like not discussing the things, you feel me? Like not sitting down and discussing the things as, you know, regular people. Like people will start hollering, shouting, and yelling expletives and going at each other's throat over the color of Sonic's skin. over like the eye color or the brow, the way the brow curves or the muzzle curves and stuff, and will full force, like with a whole entire being, go after a person. I'd be like, dude, it is not that deep. Krim said, yeah, the community, yeah, like it gets crazy. That's another thing why I made this channel too, is because I'm like, I want to have a channel where I invite, you know, discussion, a place for people to come through where we can just talk about Sonic and just discuss Sonic without, you know, going at each other's throats. You can have an opinion that is opposite of mine, and I can still be like, huh, okay, Leah, how'd you get to, you know, how'd you figure it out, or how'd you end up there, or like what made you think X, Y, and Z? You know what I mean? Desiree Studios, not Desiree, Desire Studio says, I remember I used to have a PS3 that I would play Sonic Unleashed and Fighters and the adventure games a lot. Sadly, I moved and I got lost in the rubble. Oh, and it got lost in the rubble. That sucks, man. That sucks.
Terrible.
I definitely had experiences like that too, man, where like I would move and then be like, you know, yo, where's this thing at? I don't know what the heck happened to this. Or sometimes, like, you know, just growing up, you know how you, like, you know, growing up, you like, a new system will come out and then like you'll sell your games and stuff, and then like you'll think back about it and be like, damn it, I shouldn't have did that.
What was that all about?
Those things suck. That I hate that feeling, man.
Here?
But I remember for like about like a year or two, I was on a crusade. I was like, get all the Sonic games back and play them better. I was like, at the very least.
What's he doing here?
Once I start having like, cause I'm not a PC snob. I'm not a PC guy at all. Like I like very recently started getting into like PC gaming, like again, like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. So I'm fairly new to all this stuff. But I remember the whole thing started from Sonic Colors Ultimate. I was like, I got Sonic Colors Ultimate and I was like, dude, these fuckers ripped me off. I was like, I cannot believe. I was like, this is the safest game in history. I was like, I pre-ordered it and everything, and I was like, and I do not pre-order games, but I was like, Sonic Colors is a safe game. I was like, Sonic Colors Ultimate is gonna be fine. Nope. You know, as long as I played this game, I've never figured this puzzle out. I never know how to do that puzzle. I always like do it by random. I'm just like, step on the buttons, and it'll work. I really wish Sonic kept his 90s anime aesthetic of Sonic Adventure 1. I like this style. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's definitely more attitudinal. You obviously, you know, because of the time period, that was what the thing was. But it definitely has more charm, man, and there's more charm to it for sure. And it's not even that I'm just like, oh, nostalgia for Sonic Adventure. Like, I think there's better games than Sonic Adventure, but like, I don't know, something about, hold on, right here? No. There is something about this style that's like, that just oozes like personality. And I was watching, I don't know if you guys know this guy named Relax Alex. I think he hit it on the head. Like, he put out a video not too long ago and was like, looking at the newer Sonic, and he was just like, yo, Sonic is just dorky. Here we go. Just talking about like the new model and all this stuff, or like, or not even a new model, the model that they've been using since Unleashed for God knows how long. And it's just like, yo, like he has no like attitude anymore. He's just dorky. Unfortunately. And I kind of tend to agree. I'm like, the model needs to change. A lot of the character designs need to change up. You know what I mean? Desire Studio says, honestly, I was too stupid to even pass the first boss in Unleashed. And when I did, I got stuck on the plane segment and put it down. I got stuck on the plane segment and I put it down. Unleashed, man. Unleashed has there's moments about Unleashed. Like Unleashed is when I first played Unleashed 2, I was very intimidated by Sonic Unleashed, dude, because it was just so fast. So I was like, hey, I can't. I was like, that was the first time I was like really introduced to the boost, because I didn't play like Sonic Rush until after Unleashed. But when I played that boost, dude, I was like, this is way too fast. I was doing everything at a crawl. I was like, I have to learn. I was like, I gotta treat this like the old games where I'm like, I gotta learn everything slow before I like do anything fast. But I have a problem with like button placements and all that stuff too. Or not too, I don't know about you, but like I got a problem with like button placements and stuff, because like I play with too many like controllers across everything. And like anytime there's like a button prompt, it's like very difficult for me to keep up with it. So like whenever I play Unleashed, like I'll play Unleashed modded and be like, I'm not, just take the buttons off, like take the do directional buttons instead of like being like, oh, A, B, A, because like I did the same thing with the plane level 2. Like back then I was like, dude, this plane level is too much, dude. I used to get so pissed. This music is goated. And slept on and goated. Hopefully it's not delayed. Frick. Super Crim said, make all the buttons light up. The buttons that are next to the one. Oh yeah, he's trying to tell me how to light the button. I told you, man, I just fumble with those buttons until it just shakes out. And I'm just like, I don't know the pattern or anything. I'm just like, press that one, press that, okay, all right, good. It did it. Sonic Playman 2 said, yo, what's up, Sonic Playman? What's going on, man? You look new. If you like what you see here, if you're not new, I apologize. But if you are new, please like, comment, subscribe, man. Share with everybody. Hit the bell. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. I already hit my goal in 1,000. I'm trying to get to 2,000 now. I'm trying to get in. I'm getting ambitious, man. I'm gonna keep this bad boy going until people stop watching. But that's my next goal, is 2,000 watchers, so I can hit my creator goals and all this stuff and get monetized and all this stuff. You feel me? And all that. I'm trying to do all that. You feel me? I want to be a legitimated channel. Oh god, I couldn't see the platforms. Sorry, it's good. Playman said, what's up? My fault, man. I was like going on a rant for a second. I see you, Sonic Playman 2. I see you. Super Crim said, you played Unleashed Recompiled yet? That lets you choose which button prompts you want. Yeah, absolutely. I got that. If you look at my my backlog, I was playing Unleashed. I played through Unleashed, and like you can see all the mods that I got going on there. Like, yeah, just check out my old live videos. I pretty much, this is my second go around of all the Sonic games. The first go around I went was just kind of like running through all the levels, but not really playing the games 100%. And now I'm going through them, playing them a little bit differently and 100%ing them on top of it. But yes, I'm very well aware of almost any, listen, almost any Sonic mod or PC rendition of anything or anything, any of that, I got it down. For the most part, I got it down pat. For the most part. Sometimes I'm surprised. Sometimes I still get surprises. You feel me? Desire Studio says, at some point I'm going to get Sonic X Shadow Generations for my outdated PS4, because before that it wasn't on any other console except for PS3 and Xbox 360, so I might just buy it for Sonic Generations. I haven't tried it on PS4, or I haven't tried it on PS4, so I don't know what how optimized it is, dude. So I just floated off the stage. Be wary, man. I would look up how the performance looks on PS4. But Sonic X Shadows, dude, that's like one of my highest rated Sonic games, dude. It's so good. The game is stupid, nasty good. Go Sonic, go! Where am I, dude? What's happening? Also, there's a glitch that happens every time I play this level, and it didn't happen this time, and I'm very pleased. I'm happy. It's like the little thing, like when you're running through the tubes. You run through the tubes, and then like the camera gets like snatched on like one of the walls every time, and this is the most annoying thing. Oh, duh. Let's go over here. Make the jump. Go. Oh, shit. Super Crim said, I see. Very good. Yeah. Like I said, some things fall through the cracks though, man. So like if you recommend something that I don't have, you know what I mean? I'm definitely all ears. Cool. We on the last boss, and then we are done streaming for today. You feel me? Much quicker than I thought, man. I thought this was gonna be like a whole 3 hour X, because for some reason, I don't know why. I thought this was gonna be like a whole 3 hour thing. Desire Studios. Desire Studio says, to be honest, it's surprising the lack of classic Sonic games on modern consoles like the PS5 and PS4. Xbox players got it good because on later consoles you can buy older games. Yeah, I think for a while before I got PC, for a while I was holding on to my Xbox for that specific reason, literally, because I was just like, all my Sonic games are here. All of them are here. So I was like, for the longest time I was just holding on to the Xbox because of that specific reason. But as soon as I started getting like playing PC and stuff, and then on top of it, I was like, I can just mod these. I was like, I can mod these however I want to. I started learning. Literally, I brute forced myself learning how to mod things. And I was like, oh. Like, imagine somebody with like zero PC comprehension skills whatsoever. And then I just brute force learn how to do all this stuff. Like one step at a time, learning how to do X, Y, and Z. Like, completely, like, almost completely, like, PC illiterate. Just so I can be able to play Sonic the Hedgehog. Just because I was mad at the quality of Sonic Colors Ultimate, and I was like, screw that, I'm going to play this game in the best way that I possibly can.
Get a load of this. See if you can make it through.
I don't see a past broadcast of Sonic Project 06. I don't see a past broadcast of Sonic Project 06. Really? What? Hold on, man. Let me look. Let me see if you playing this, man. You playing, man. Don't be playing, man. You know what I'm saying, man. Your videos, you feel me? Cause I know I definitely streamed that for sure. Live. For sure streamed that. Yeah, look up so go on my live list, right? Go on my live list. There's one that says Sonic, it says Monthly Gamer Live, the ship of Sonic 06. It's like right under Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. It's got like, it's showing like Vision from Marvel. It's showing the two Visions like get together and being like, oh, like, you know, doing the little who's the real Vision type of thing, which was the whole thesis of my video, was like, you know, what's the real Sonic 06 at this point? Like, if you keep updating Sonic 06 over and over and over, and everybody like refers to, whenever people refer to Sonic 06 now, they refer to P06, which one's the real Sonic 06? That was kind of like the idea that stream.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
You gotta try to shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Get a load of this.
Out of all the things to slip through the cracks, I would not have expected P06. Let me see. Oh, real fast. Hold on. Out of all things to slip through the cracks, I would not expect it. Yeah. It's probably because I got it like the thumbnail's different. Because some of the streams I was like kind of going. Some of the thumbnails I was kind of going a little hard on. Like I was going to go, and I was like, it wasn't showing like it's exactly Sonic. It was just like trying to show a theme or whatever. I was trying to be cheeky and all that. Boonk, 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 boonk. Super Crim said, ooh. Whoa. Desire Studio says, man, I want to experience City Escape again so badly. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are also games I sucked at, and I also kind of broke the game with Sonic Adventure 1, and I also kept playing City Escape in Sonic Adventure 2. Wait a minute, wait, you just threw a bunch of information at me. I also kind of broke the game with Sonic Adventure 1. I also kept playing City Escape in Sonic Adventure 2. Man, I want to experience my City Escape. Kind of broke the game with Sonic Adventure 1, and I also kept playing City Escape in Sonic Adventure 2. So you broke Sonic Adventure 1 and you kept playing City Escape. I'm assuming because like you couldn't. I'm assuming because like you're like I couldn't get past certain parts of the game. Or you just like I can't get past like City Escape or whatever. I remember I saw this part. I saw that part where he knocked all the platforms off, and I started like when I was younger, I freaked out, dude. I was like, dude.
All systems, full power.
Ooga. I scrolled past it because it didn't recognize the thumbnail. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
It's no use. Give up.
Here we go. That's it, baby. Get out of here, Eggman.
He's not gonna get away with this.
He's up to something. I remember I lost it. I was like, this game is bullshit. I remember he hit the platforms and knocked them off in the original game, and I got so mad, dude. I got so mad. I was like, what? Had to do the whole thing again. I was like, man, this is some garbino. The Desire Studio says, no, I broke the game on accident. I don't know what happened. Either I'm just remember it wrong or I legit broke the game, so I couldn't progress. What do you mean you broke the game? Like, not physically, because there was no physical disc on the PS2, right? There was no physical Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. So, like, you just broke, like, you broke the game. Like, it bugged out on you? Super Crim said, GG. Hey, everybody, GG. You feel me? I just only have a... Oh, I'm on the wrong part. Feel it. Yeah, I won't give it. Won't compromise. Guys, aren't I the best singer ever that you've ever heard in your entire life? Sonic Playman says, "Can you play Crash Bandicoot?" I have a way of I'm gonna be real with you, man. This is a Sonic channel. You feel me? So, one way I do have a Patreon that you can go to. You can drop $5 in that Patreon. If you drop $5 in the Patreon, I'll play whatever game that you want me to play on stream. You feel me? But that's the rules of the trade. You feel me? There's only two ways that you will get me to play a game: is if everybody comes together, if everyone comes together and they all agree and they're all like, "Hey, we all want you to play this game." I'll be like, "Okay, I'll play that game. I'll play that game." For instance, that happened with Sonic Robo Blast 2. Everybody jumped in the stream one day and everybody was like, "Yo, play Sonic Robo Blast 2. That game is sick." And I was like, "All right, I'll play Sonic Robo Blast 2." But either it's that or you go into my Patreon, drop $5, I'll play whatever game you want me to play. Let's see. No, like I broke the game, meaning in bugs. Okay, all right. I don't know what happened, but I sure broke the entire game. Not so I couldn't play, but I couldn't progress. Interesting. That's strange. I wonder. It's making me wonder. Like, look up what type of bug would do that. Like, if there's a not a common bug, but if there is a bug in those versions that can like stop you from progressing. At that point, I would just like you would just re-download the game, right? You know what I mean? Also, what Sonic games have you not played? A lot of them. All the mainline ones I've pretty much played. But I'm like I said, I'm re-going back over them this time and doing the first time I went through all the Sonic games, I really just picked Sonic and just beat the games with just Sonic without getting any of the extra like stuff, Chaos Emeralds. I didn't complete any of them. I just ran through all the levels. So this time I'm going around. I've played so far I've played 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles, CD. I've completed all of those, and this one is the next one I'm completing. But pretty much everything else though, like I've ran through it. I did a quick run through, but now I'm doing a whole like, you know, play through a whole like completed, not 100% complete, but just completing it. Super Crim said, "You heard the song Ready from the album JXJ. It's a vocal rendition of Azure Blue World Emerald Coast from Jun Sanue." No, I haven't, and I'm going to look that up right now. I'm super interested in that. What is it called again? Let me see. Hold on, let me look. Here's a Ready from the album JXJ. Ready JXJ. Ready JXJ. Is this Jun Sanue right here? Looking posted up, looking like he about to take her to bed. Sanue looking at her like, "Hey girl, just come with me. Let me take care of you." You know what I'm saying? Sonic Playman 2 said, "Are you getting Nintendo Switch 2? Sonic Playman already have the Nintendo Switch 2. Look back at my history. Go inside, go on my channel, right? Look at all my video, look at the playlists and all that. Look at all my videos. You will see that I am playing Mario Kart World. You feel me? I got that bad boy the night of, and I got rained on and everything. And then I figured out, and then I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I got the Switch 2. Fuck, eat it, everybody. And then everybody was like, oh, we're just walking in the stores and buying them. And I was like, damn it. I was like, shit. Desire Studio says, "You should definitely play Sonic Adventure 2 next. It's ultimately a classic in my case. But I personally like Sonic Adventure 1 better just because of Chaos's character." I think Sonic Adventure 2, yeah, I was about to say I like the story of Sonic. Let me think about this. Let's see. Desire Studios. Let's see. So I'm gonna go through Sonic Adventure 1, the whole thing. So like the next couple of streams are gonna be Sonic Adventure 1, right? But I definitely am going to play after we're going in order. We're going in release order. So definitely after Sonic Adventure 1, I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 for sure. So just you wait. It's coming. But let's see. Hold on, let me go up real quick. It is definitely a classic, man. Like Sonic Adventure 2 is undoubtedly a classic. You feel me? No doubt about it. I think the story in Sonic Adventure 1 is better as a whole. You know what I mean? Like conceptually, I think the story in Sonic Adventure 1 is better. I think Sonic Adventure 2 story, I think the pacing of it is what everybody loves about it. You know what I mean? Because it's so fast and frantic and it's just go 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 go. You know what I mean? While I think like the theming of chaos and all that stuff is like way better. I think the theming and all that stuff is about chaos and all that is like fantastic. Unfortunately, it's hindered by the hardware. Unfortunately. And I think I like Sonic Adventure 2 overall, all around better. But you are not alone, because like there are a lot of people that do. There is a Sonic Adventure 1 crowd. Like there's people are heavy about Sonic Adventure 1, dude. They don't play. But that's just my take, though. Super Grim said, yeah, definitely listen to the song. Perfectly encapsulated the Sonic 90s anime feel. I will definitely check that out after the stream. You feel me? I would play it on stream, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get hit with some type of copyright. Sonic Playman says, you know that Sonic 2 movie is based on Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hold on. You know that Sonic 2 movie is based on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and 3 is SA2. Yeah, for sure. I know this, man. You think this is my first Sonic rodeo? You think I don't know about the lore of Sonic? You think I don't know? You think I don't know, brother? I've been here since the beginning. No, but yes, Desire Studios, yeah. Or Sonic Playman. Yeah, I saw that from a mile away. I was like, you know, Sonic 1, I was like, yo, this is a Sonic 1 the movie. I was like, yo, this is a decent little movie. I like it, man. I like this movie a lot. And then Sonic 2, I was like, oh, we just hopping into Sonic 3 and Knuckles, okay. I was like, all right, we going into Sonic 3 and Knuckles territory. And then, you know, Sonic Adventure or Sonic 3, I was like, oh, we just skipping everything and going straight to Sonic Adventure 2. I was like, now it's smart that they did that because they want to, you know, get Shadow out there. You feel me? Let me turn this down. But they want to get Shadow out there, you feel me? But then after that, I'm sitting there like, you know, hey, what about Chaos and all them? You know what I mean? Like, what about Metal Sonic and all that? And, you know, obviously, like, you know, after Sonic Adventure 3, they started teasing that. So like, it definitely is going to take on a more Sonic CD feel. Hopefully, maybe they might pivot and do something. You know, you never know. But I'm banking on the next one having something to do in spirit or tone with something related to Sonic CD. Desire Studio says, yeah, I feel like the adventure games really put the gotta go fast in these games, unlike the classics that were more of slow games. 1 through 3 and Knuckles. I don't know if I agree. I mean, obviously, like the gotta go fast, like that mantra, you know, obviously, like they kept pushing the hardware more and more and more, and like, you know, it was definitely more so like the older games were a little more platformy than the newer games. So like it was a lot more like push ahead. Like Adventure 1 and 2 were more like, Adventure 2 was definitely more like go, like push ahead. But that's just the progression of Sonic games. Like they progressively tried to get faster and faster and faster. But the classic games, man, they were pretty, you know, they had some speed on them. You feel me? There's definitely, especially like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like there was definitely like a lot of emphasis on speed. They put a lot more emphasis on speed on that one. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they definitely put a lot more emphasis on speed, whereas like Sonic 1 and Sonic CD were definitely like way more exploration based. I actually think 3 and Knuckles was a nice balance. Like it was a nice culmination of all that. It was a nice balance of speed and exploration. But yeah, but I get what you're saying though. Can you do a Nintendo Switch 2 giveaways? Can I do a Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway? I can do let's tell you what, if I get to 2,000, if I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. If I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'll do a Miyu Mini giveaway. You feel me? This thing is goated. I love this thing to death. I'll put it like this. If people can go around and like share my stuff and whatever, and I get to 2,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway of this, as long as you live in America, because I can't ship it to anywhere else. But I'll do a giveaway of this. I love this thing 2 pieces. with all my heart. And I'm going to be a part of me is going to be like, don't get to 2,000 subscribers. Because that means that's the end of that. So I'm going to be like, a lot of it's going to be me being like, don't do it. I'll give that away. But I'm not giving away a Switch 2, brother. That's a whole $500. I'm not made of money. There's a one-man operation over here, and I do not make that much. I do not make money like that. Super Crim said, well, you got to sub for me. See you next time if I can catch the next stream. Hey, every time, man. Like I said, I'm here every day, streaming every weekday, Super Crim. 5 o'clock Central Time. Every day. But peace out, man. I appreciate you being here, man. Desire Studio says, man, why do future streams feel like trying not to be late? Wait, hold on. Man, why do future streams feel like trying not to be late to your train while having your ticket? It really is kind of hard to make it to streams when you have to do things. Yeah, it does suck, man. And it's like, it's kind of like an old video format where it's like, you know, sometimes things just come up, like it comes up on, you know, you watch an old TV and a channel pops up and it's like, oh, you got to watch this. You got to catch it at 7 o'clock. And it's like, oh, damn. But it is what it is, man. It is how it is. And I really just like streaming stuff. So there's that. But like I said, that's the best I can do, man, is be consistent and be like, yo, I'm here every single day at 5 o'clock. You feel me? Every day. I had to burp. Sorry. Every day, 5 o'clock at 5 o'clock. Every weekday, 5 o'clock Central Time. Good God, I can't speak. Where we at? 7:07. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Gotta go on my nightly walk. You feel me? Get some exercise in. You feel me? But everybody that showed up and all my future watchers, thank you for watching. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. You could be watching anybody else. But you're watching me, and I appreciate that. If you will, like, comment, subscribe, man. Share it to everybody. I'm pushing to 2,000 now, man. So go ahead and do that, man. If you ever, like I said, if you like what you see, go ahead and do that. Also, if you want to support Monthly Gamer, because I really need the support, you feel me? I could really use the support. Check out my payment options, you feel me? I got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and I got Patreon. Patreon is a subscription one where if you want to set it and forget it. I got the $1 tier, which is the thank you tier. You're basically just thanking me, man. And then I got the $5 tier where whatever game you want me to play, including Crash Nitro Kart or the Crash Bandicoot games, you feel me? If you want me to play any of those games, you drop $5 in there, I'll play it whenever, like a whole entire stream, I'll play those games, you feel me? And yes, I have played Crash Nitro Kart a long time ago, Sonic Play, man. A long time ago. So I don't entirely remember the whole thing. But I do remember it being fun. I used to play with my friend all the time. It used to be fun, man. But yeah, like I said, man, again, if you want me to, if there's other games that, you know, deviate from what I'm trying to do on the channel, you feel me? If it deviates from that, we can play those as long as you let me see. Like I said, as long as you drop the $5, we can go ahead and do that. Cool. All right, y'all. This has been Monthly Gamer. Appreciate you being here. Peace out.
Amy. What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Yeah, Sonic Play, man. I have played ARMS. I'm leaving now.